Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again on euro currency. So what we could add to recent analysis on euro currency. So obviously you can see that on the daily chart, markets just following the oversold level and shows almost no pullback. At least on the daily chart, they are not visible. So only on intraday charts we see some pullbacks. They're very small. On the daily chart, this is the straight downward direction. Obviously you could see the acceleration of the CD leg, and here we could start using this ABCD pattern. So COP target already has been passed, it was right there. This market now is going to the OP. I would say in general this ABCD pattern is not as important as on the pattern on the weekly chart that we have for the target around 104, but some special meaning around this is that take a look at the OP. It's actually 183, so we could say somewhere around 105 area. It's very close to this very important lows, so they are creating together the support. So its low stands around 104.50, probably somewhere around this. Yes, 104.47, and here's just 25 pips higher. We have the OP. If you take a look at the picture, you could see how important these lows actually are. So downside breakout, as you understand, will be a huge bearish reversal swing right there, drop below the important lows, and in general this consolidation will be broken. This will be open road back to the lows and the action to the parity. So that's why I think that it's worth it to mention this level and keep an eye on what will happen, especially today. We will get the inflation numbers. I'm not sure that euro currency will fall directly to this level immediately. It still stands at the oversold level, but that's probably the one where euro is standing. By taking a look at the other markets, I would not have any special patterns today. I mean on the dollar index, for example. But if you take a look at the higher time frames on the weekly time frame and chart of the dollar index monthly, you will see how strong the current action is. And I think that currently we should not count on any significant pullback. So yes, we could get some more or less moderate retracement on the intraday charts, but it means that this tendency is based on some important fundamental background, changing of the sentiment around the United States dollar, expectation of the starting of the Donald Trump foreign policy, and investors just are preparing, trying to get more dollars in this perspective. So on the follow time frame chart, I also see nothing special. So here's mostly the same levels that we could consider. I just have adjusted them to the new lows that have been created recently. So 107.25. Here is actually also confluence. So if you plot levels from this top to this bottom, you will see that the 618 also will be right there. So 107.25 is also the confluence. Although it seems a bit too close for the scale of the daily chart. So 108 seems more proper in the current situation, and it agrees with the previous lows around this area. On the hourly chart, as our minor butterfly has been completed, that we talked about, as our big butterfly has been completed, right around 106. So the reaction you could see, it's almost no reaction, anemic pullback, and this is definitely not enough to make us consider taking a long position. In fact, if you would like to, you could use directly the pattern. So we have the butterfly, theoretically it is completed, theoretically you could use it directly, taking the position and placing stops just below the lows. But when I have very strong action on the higher time frames, to the downside I mean, I trying to get a bit more insurance for any opposite position. So if I even would consider taking the position on the lower time frames, on the day on hourly chart, for example, short-term position for a few hours, I prefer to take it when I have clear signs of pullback. So some signs of some patterns on the bullish side. For example, if we would have right here kind of the hand and shoulders right here with this shoulder head, that might be at least something that we could use and trying to use it as a background for stop placement. But when you see the ball butterflies have been done around 1 or 6, market is oversold right now, and you do not see any proper reaction. It's just market just going sideways instead of showing some more or less retracement. This is really not good sign for the considering any bullish positions. Of course, you could make your own decisions in current situations, very personal. So, but I'm just sharing you with my view that well, in the current circumstances, I usually prefer to get more signs that market intends to show the pullback. So currently, what I see here is definitely not enough for me to start thinking about taking a long position. So that is towards what we have on euro currency. Almost similar picture you will see on Great British Pound and on the dollar index. On the dollar index also only is going to the upside. It's an opposite direction to the euro. So in this current circumstances, I would prefer to wait for CPI numbers if it will trigger the pullback. For instance, if the inflation will be very low, although I have some doubts about this, and investors will start some at least short-term dollar sell-off and changing on the sentiment of the possible rate change. Market will show some more pullback. Then we could think about taking the short position once again, downside continuation. For now, I do not see a lot of things that could be done right now, immediately.